In this lesson, we will learn how to warp the timing of a motion clip. So we could actually create time warp effects directly from our clip. Let's go ahead and have a look at how this works. We'll apply a time warp to the idle. I think that'll look pretty fun. So with our global node selected, we'll right-click and jump back to our motions manager. Now let's go ahead and select the idle clip. And in the attributes manager, we'll go to advanced. Nice. So have a look at that. Here's our timing graph. Now as of right now, it shows us that there is no change in the timing of our animation. That's why we have this linear transition from our start key to the end. But we can change that. Let's go ahead and hold down Control, and we'll click at the center of our function curve here. And now let's go ahead and just bring up the keyframe. Now what's going to happen is the animation is going to move quickly until we get to the midpoint, and then it's going to start slowing down simply because there's not much of a value change from our midpoint to the last key. So if we were to go ahead and play this back, watch this, you'll notice how we're going to have this type of slowdown in our idle. How cool. And then we go right into the jump. Fun stuff. Or if you wanted to reverse that, let's say if you wanted the animation to start a bit slower and then pick up speed at the end, you can go ahead and drop that key, and that's what happens now. Either way, I think both choices are pretty fun. Cool stuff. Now even more so, if you were to go ahead and expand the timing section, take a look. You have access to the location of that point in the graph. So if you wanted to, you can go ahead and adjust the X position and the Y as well with the key selected. You can even change its interpolation. So right now it's set to spline. But if you wanted something a bit harsher, you can go ahead and set that to linear. Now you'll notice that 1/2 is still set to spline. No worries, that's simply because of our first key. So you'd want to set that to linear as well. But that might cause the animation to look a bit rough, a bit snappy. And it kind of does. So you'd want to soften that out. I'll go ahead and set both back to spline. Sweet. So that's basically how we can add a time warp effect to our motion clips. If this graph, by the way, is a bit too small, you could always just go ahead and expand it by choosing Show in Separate Window. This is also how we would remove the key. So just go ahead and highlight it and hit delete, and there you have it. To add it back, remember, just go ahead and control click. Sweet. So I just wanted to show you again how to warp the timing of a motion clip. I really enjoy the amount of properties we have on our clips to kind of change the behavior from where it started from. So we've now created a brand new animation by using the motion system. How cool. We've created a time warp on the idle, and then we've blended between that and our jump animation. Really exciting stuff. Alright, well that's it for this lesson. Now in the next lesson, I'd like to go ahead and show you how to extract keyframes from all that we've done in the timeline. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to take our motion clips, transition and all, and how to plot that out to keyframe data.